with your Yamato Dynasty modifier.
Okay, so it will be +2? No, it's actually +3. Does the distinction of academy applies? So the knowledge dice up?
You can use the distinction of the academy. So.
Okay, so knowledge just up to the...
Yes.
Yeah, I guess not really.
You've heard about places being sacred and stuff, but you never heard of a place having a persona rather than housing its inhabitants.
Yeah, so I look partially surprised, but I try to rational that this is something that I heard about, but not the same.
Whatever. Shin, does the temple have a persona?
Perhaps we could move on.
Sorry, okay.
Well, if no one had complaints to the school, we gotta vamp for the time at some point. Just filling the time we would have filled with something useful.
That was in character.
I know. That was in character also.
Oh, okay.
And you really think you're gonna get that much out of Shin?
Why wouldn't he tell us?
And what would you do once you knew?
I'd know. I'm just curious. It's weird.
Knowledge is power?
I just want to know. You don't want to know how things work sometimes?
It's interesting to see where everyone draws the line, I suppose.
Listen, man, when I was
Demons
a little
are
kid,
fine.
Listen, man, when I was a little kid and I saw an airplane, I asked how that worked because I wanted to know how it worked. I didn't really keep it in the memory, but I still was curious.
Can you explain how an airplane works?
No, exactly. But at the time, I was satisfied. Excuse me for wanting to know something.
You're excused.
Well, of course the school has a persona, because the school's special. Duh. Shin will say.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's about the answer I expected.
Same here.
Is it pessimist?
Yep.
And I guess
Looks like we're good then.
I guess since Raph is kind of in sleepy mode, I guess should go ask Reiko how her week has been.
Stressful. Trying to deal with stuff. Trying to prevail my smile so I can share, so other people can smile. I would have a question for you, Sensei, but I wonder if I should keep it till later, because now there are exams and they are more important. Would you
mind you asking me a question? I wouldn't mind. Yeah.
You know, a lot of
Automatic.
Yeah.
Second before. Are you using like the normal mic, or do you have like a webcam mic or something you're using?
Not webcam, I have my microphone.
That wasn't that bad, actually. So, I mean, obviously,
It comes
who
in
knows
as
what
well.
you did different. Yeah.
It's just
I mean,
like
sorry, the
loud.
quality of this microphone is not that. Because I don't exactly have money to get a better one, and I still try to use push to talk so you don't hear the background noise,
Right.
all that.
Yeah. Alright. Alright.
So I asked a question, and I
Skype.
What?
Oh. I was just going to say, unfortunately, on Skype you can't lower individual people, so it's all in one big pile together.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
But we can.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's all good.
yeah, sadly I have other spendings.
No, dude, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I was just curious if you were on like the wrong one or not, because it's not normally like that.
I mean, I was using the same microphone last week before.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. I was just asking if it was.
Anyways, question is, and I don't wait to say it privately, I say it openly. So, Sensei, a simple question. what words would you avoid if you know there's a prideful person and you want to help her, but you cannot do that directly?
Sorry.
Shizuka will just kind of slump into a chair. In the oh my god way.
Kira will just. Kira will just.
Alright, if
It's
Rio knows what.
it's not that mean kind of laughter. It's just that like shaking her head, like, "Oh man, Reiko laughter." I wonder who that.
That's Reiko. I'm gonna also say that there would be a moment if she wasn't so stressed out, if it wasn't for complications, she might think, yeah, maybe I should ask us privately. And in this case, it's like, yeah, I can't bother making it.
It'll be like, well, it's all about context. You can't just change people. Change has to come within oneself. If they feel like there's something in which needs to be I won't use the word confronted, but needs to be what's the word, looked at. You can certainly be encouraging and act as a support network, but generally trying to change people, at least going in with that mentality, is not necessarily the best way to do. Some people need less hard control, more of a soft one.
And some people need a brick to the face.
Okay, but what if a person doesn't want to change, and if it doesn't change, it means that person is on a course of... I don't want to sound melodramatically, so I'm not gonna say self-destruction. I don't know, something bad.
Then if you cannot, let's just say that this is something that is perceived as a net negative. If you cannot change that, you simply support it. You don't let it crumble in on itself. You build support beams around it and hope that it's able to sustain itself healthily. Not just because something may seem on the outside self-destructive doesn't mean that you just leave it to explode. You cushion the blow, so to say. If somebody's going to go down a path and they won't see otherwise, then you need to make sure that at the end of the path there's somebody there to help them recover from it.
I think very deeply for a moment, and then I give a smile, still looking strained because all of this, and I give thumbs up. Thanks for...
At the end of the day, being a presence rather than relying on your actions can speak louder. Knowing that regardless of what somebody may think or do, knowing that you'll still be there to act either as a foil or simply just unconditional support is worth something rather than trying to change people or force them along a path.
Well, I hope that person already knows that. Yeah, I hear you, Sensei. You truly offer words of wisdom, and I don't say that in mocking tone, even though I sounded like it.
Well, I hope I'm helpful in and I hope you'll be able to support this dear friend of yours.
And thumbs up. Yep, that's it. Thanks for advice.
And then you'll ask Rio how his week was.
Alright. Rio will say, well, I do believe that without any exaggeration, this week is the most productive one I've had since entering the academy.
Oh, that's good. I'll roll his understanding. I'll give him a negative based off your
That was
sort of-
courage. If it was below 4, Rio would have just said, I pass.
I'll give him a negative because you're trying to be secretive. So what's your social link? A 4?
Yeah, it's a 4.
Okay. All right.
Oh wow.
He'll just kind of nod along and he'll be like, "That's great." He'll smile. I'm glad you're getting so much out of such little time. Not many of us can be so productive, you know.
Right, Sensei. Thank you. I think I'll be ready for tests next week.
And I guess Ryu.
That's a silly question to ask. Pretty much.
How is it silly wanting to know how one of my students have been? You'll just kind of smile innocently.
Considering what happened at the beginning of the week, most of it's just cleanup.
But still, isn't that worth me wanting to know how you've done? I don't want to leave you out there by yourself.
Well, then I suppose the best answer to that is this week has been exactly as expected.
Expectations from which end? My own, your classmates' own, or your own expectations?
Probably a combination of all the above.
That's a very neutral answer. He'll just kind of laugh. I suppose I was asking for that one. I was hoping you'd say that your expectations have been met at least.
Considering what happened, yes, my expectations have been met. People acted exactly the way I expected them to.
And you'll be like, being prepared and being prepared for what you're to face ahead is a positive thing. Being unprepared and caught off guard is something that I wouldn't wish on anybody.
Right. I'm more dreading the next couple of weeks than I am than what has happened this week.
Dreading the prospect of not being within the academy and with Sugihara, your sensei, guiding you. Dreadful.
Sure, let's go with that.
Give Ryu a thumbs up.
And I guess you ask last but not least, Kaharu.
Kaharu will actually take a deep breath and say, if I had to describe my week in a single word, it would be roller coaster.
I see. High highs, dips. You won't say low lows. It's too nice.
So I might be inclined to add roller coaster after eating.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Kaharu. If there's anything we can do, if there might be medical or otherwise, you can always voice your concerns to me in private, and we should be able to accommodate you.
Kaharu, for her part, says, at the very least, it's given me food for thought of what I plan to do from this point forward.
Right. The academy is like fertile soil, and whatever plant you choose to raise and nurture, you'll get something out of it at the end, no matter how small or how large the project. Well, this is the place where people bloom.
Kara will nod her head. Yeah, because out of character, Kaoru's been very silent, but then again, you all know the reason why. Out of character, unless Jess, did Kaoru basically share her plans yet or not in character?
Share her plans with other people?
Yes.
No, she hasn't.
Okay. That was just for me.
Okay.
Kyle say ultimately it just felt like I thought I knew myself and found out some surprising secrets about my family. It's just taking some time to get it all settled in my head.
I guess the Shin will be like, yep, and you've moved a step forward with the rest of us in here. Took a while, but you did it.
Yeah, family stuff's rough. Kind of all hitting that wall.
Oh yeah.
I mean, everybody else here is taking that step, and they've gotten closer with their persona, with who they are, and who they want to be. Right?
Yeah.
No
Shin, are
comment.
you trying to tell us something?
Technically, I did a reset, so I haven't really gotten there with this one yet.
Well, that's closer to where you want to be, right? Technically, than before.
Eh.
Man, I was asking. Is it not?
And I guess Kumasaki, he'll just kind of he'll just kind of get out and be like, Jesus Christ, Chris, what do you think that trial's for?
Yeah, I thought you were kind of like rebounding. Not like resetting.
I thought the rebound was the breaking of the contract. The resetting was the contract itself.
But it's not a reset if you're making a contract for something you want, right?
Well, it doesn't kind of make it a reset if you're going through the whole, you're wanting something else? It's a new contract after all, technically, isn't it?
But you want something else because you got farther in life.
Jeez, the guy over here is right. I think we wouldn't be saying that.
Fucking Christ, Cooper. Stop calling me a guy, please.
Alright. Oh, geez, it's just instinct.
I'll take
what
that
your pronouns to be, kid.
The correct ones! The ones I was born with, you fuck with. She just like tries to calm herself down. Jesus Christ!
Right.
We don't need to have this conversation. I don't want to deal with you right now. Go back in his head.
Oof. That's what. Settle the score. He'll just go and walk.
Settle what score?
Right. Alright. All those that are confused, hands up.
I don't know what score he's talking about at all.
And I guess Suzuki, she'll be the helpful one, and she'll be like, let me guess, not so good news from the whole roller coaster comment, then.
Kara will actually just... Kara will nod as she looks at Shizuka. And you really do... You know part of it since you were there when I shared my temple experience, among other things.
Yeah. It sounds like things got worse from that point. No offense.
Well, delicate words would be better, but yeah.
I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta go backwards to go forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Okay.
Look out of it, Raph. Did Himiko show up in your bed this morning?
Can we just... So, Sensei, I think we're getting a bit off topic here.
We're like...
Oh, look at the bell. Council.
Yeah. So
Come on,
I guess if that's everybody, I guess you're free to go.
Come on, Raph. I gotta get this student council before they think we forgot.
Alright.
Rio's gonna start making his way to the student council.
Yeah. Akira will kind of tap Shizuka on the shoulder and go, I need to talk to you later, okay?
I didn't do anything.
I know!
Oh, okay.
I see if I can, as we're heading down.
What, Shizuka could get you in trouble for something? Whatever. Come on, let's go. See you later.
See ya. Remember, I'm going to Tea Club.
Right, yeah. I'll meet you afterwards.
And she'll just kind of, like narrow her eyes at Akira.
What?
Do you want to know your understanding?
Sure.
Oh, I get it.
Should I add my special modifier?
Not the lying one, just
All
the
right.
socially.
I mean, it's not lying, but I know what you mean. It's basically lying at this point. Alright, what is it?
Alright. I think Akira's kind of forgetting the whole he's actually voluntarily going to where Katsumi is.
Oh, what? Yeah.
And Akira's just brushing over it. So that's why Suzuki's narrowing her eyes, as if she's just waiting for it. But you haven't said it, and she's like, I'm expecting you to say something, but you haven't. You should say it.
I'm glad you're going. I didn't. Sorry.
Welcome to my world.
I thought it was like that. I figured you wouldn't want me to talk about it.
I just thought you didn't care that I was trying.
No, I do. She's kind of being giving Raph the I'll catch up with you thing. No, I mean, I do. I didn't want to seem too overbearing. I didn't want it to be weird. Sorry. I'm glad.
Alright then. And she'll just kind of shuffle off. A bit too quickly.
So you'll walk back with Raph. Yeah, I lost to 50-50. Maybe you should go to someone else for advice.
No.
And she'll kind of dejectedly walk off. Damn it.
Right. So for people not doing student council things, I guess Ryu's going to dojo.
Yeah, unless someone interrupts him.
I guess somebody would. No, I can leave that till Sunday. Never mind. Yeah, I should probably leave it till Sunday. Yeah, okay. So,
Doesn't sound ominous at all.
so what's Reiko and Kaharu going to do? Like Reiko and Kaharu are both on the run, so they know Suzuka had plans of having study time for the weekend for the tests.
Yes, but that's happening later, as I understand it.
Yes. It will be happening like in 2 hours' time.
Okay. I mean,
So,
do you want to go first, Chris?
yeah, so Kara would have to choose, go to the study or, well, no. Considering the week, I doubt Ganda would have anyone working.
Yeah, I don't think she would let us.
Alright, so I didn't quite catch that.
Like I said, I was thinking about how work she's doing on Saturday, but no, considering this is the last weekend before finals, I think Ganda wouldn't want anyone working during that time if they can study.
I mean, it's not like Ganda needs you guys to save her founding business. It's more of a
she's
favor
saying
for
if
you
you're-
guys. Yeah.
Is Genda, would she be able to work right now?
Ganda would probably say you probably shouldn't. It's not that you guys are she hasn't noticed you guys fucking begging on the streets for money, so.
And she's also noticed us have a test coming up.
Yes. You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, no,
Yes. But yes, Kara will attend the study session.
Alright. So, I guess you can help set things up at the dorm then. You know, because a bunch of people are going to come over.
Make snacks.
Yeah, stuff like that, honestly. Set things up. But, what was Reiko going to do?
Well, you have 3 guesses. Does
That's a mistake!
Reiko remember that about Katsumi and her tea club? And where that happens?
It was there last time with Raph.
Correct. So I go there.
Right now is literally the worst time to go there. I'm just telling you meta-wise. Naomi's there and she hates us. Katsumi's there and she hates some of us. Shizuka's there talking to Katsumi about why she hates us.
It will make an interesting scene.
Oh,
Please,
wonderful.
Alright. So,
Oh,
we don't
real
do
quick.
that last.
Just so you know, depending on how you want to play it, I will not try to make it like I open the door with a fucking spinzaku kick and I say, okay, Katsui, I had a revelation and glorious advice from Sugihara Sensei. I know how to fix things. No, if I will see that situation.
You don't know how to fix things! Doing that's the opposite of what he told you
That
to do.
was,
That's why he said he wasn't going to do that.
Besides, that was, how do you fucking say that in English? The mental shortcut?
An over-exaggeration, a joke, a meme.
Something.
When you hear what you want to hear.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Real quick, On the way, like when Akira stopped for a second, and then on the way there, Raph to see if he can schedule up a meeting with the magics teacher. Preferably
so you can,
soon.
So you can do it after
Okay.
you do your report.
Cool.
You'll be late to the study part then.
Yeah. I mean, it's mainly just to get advanced learning materials.
Oh,
and stuff.
just bring the stuff back to the.
That's from the
okay.
borrow from the Academy SFX.
Oh, so yeah, he'll just borrow some
Yeah,
stuff
I know.
to bring back. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just in case. I got it when Nev was talking about it, but I don't know if other people
Yeah.
did.
I should probably do that too. Do I have that for Kira's fucking thing yet?
You should. What's your
It was
general?
like
class?
level 2, I
I think it's level 1. That's
Yeah, I
borrow.
have it. Thank God. Yeah.
Or was-
Yeah, it's level
Okay.
1. Thank Christ.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, she'll borrow that probably as well at some point. Anyway.
All right. So let's do the student council reports then.
Right.
So you'll be reporting to Iger.
Mm-hmm. Howdy.
It's first time because he wasn't there last time.
Right. Yeah. Hey, Haga.
I feel like, yo. I'm sorry I didn't miss you on your first big girl report.
You know, you didn't miss much, and you're probably not gonna see much today. I want to be doing stuff, but no one ever really brings anything in
All right.
for us to actually talk about.
All right. So she'll
Yeah.
just take out like these mock glass frames and put them on her face, and she'll get out a pen and paper and she'll just tap and be like, "So, can you tell me about the ecosystem of class 1A?"
Well, as you can see, it's very starved since we have about 8 people in it, so, you know, the food chain's pretty important in there.
All right. Right. Allocation of resources and whatnot.
Exactly. Well, I suppose we have less than normal, so we have to get by with what we get. Isn't that right, Raph?
Yeah.
But I would argue that the ratio of teacher to pupil interaction is quite high, considering the few amount of students you get plenty of your tutor's time.
Oh, yes, definitely. Sugihara is very good with making sure our weeks are well. It's kind of fun having him as a homeroom teacher. He's really nice. He's like a little aunt checking in on you.
Oh, it's not like having Landon, that's for sure.
What's he like?
From what I've heard, he's a bit of a stiff.
Judgmental.
Well, you had
Yeah.
the choice between Landon, Mamumi, and I don't even remember the other guy's name.
That's a bad sign. Yeah, Sugihara is definitely high up there on my list. Glad we got him.
Oh, yeah.
You're not members of the fan club, are you?
No, but I have met them.
I'm so surprised if you didn't meet them by now. It's been like, what, 3 months?
Yeah. Did that just, like, start? Like, when did that
Day
get
one.
going?
Yeah. You guys weren't... I mean, I think I'd remember seeing here for the induction before the school season started.
Nope, I missed that.
Induction before the school season starts.
You know, like you got to walk around the school and the campus.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get to do that. It's kind of a far drive from here, so once I got the scholarship, we were just kind of like, yeah, just go there. It wasn't exactly a decision.
So you didn't really need the convincing then.
No. This place was basically a miracle that I was able to get in some place like this. I wasn't exactly going to go there and say, I don't like the linoleum. No.
I mean, this place pretty much gets super active during summer. If you think, like, people are going to be out, nobody's going to be here, it's going to be like a ghost town. No way, man. It's when the school really comes alive, like it opens up. It's less stiff.
I'm sorry, it definitely, when she says comes alive, I do look at it, Carol, like, huh?
Yeah.
Considering our conversation we just had about this thing.
Hey, do you know what's up with Ona-chan?
Oh, Oda-chan? Yeah.
Yeah, she's like the school's persona or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's really funny because you'd think, the old guard would know about it, but no. Why do you think so many of us are applying to this school? We want to find out. If we knew, like, why would we bother going to the academy when we basically, not really the spiders, but most people have a silver spoon in their mouth when it comes to opportunities.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's
Like,
not really the
wouldn't
perspective
think,
I'm coming from, I guess. Sorry.
You wouldn't think Miss Nakatomi or Miss Fujiwara would be bothering this school in the Miyagi Prefecture when they can stick to their studies, pretty much live off the taxes in that way.
I
Yeah.
guess that makes sense. Kinda.
Huh.
I mean, for the more common person, the people just happen to be born with, I don't know. Some people speculate it might be a gene based on how things go down through the families. But, if you're born with meaning a persona, then, this school is pretty much being like, you treat each other as equals rather than, based on where you were born.
Huh.
Who you were born to. I mean, personally, I think people who meet personas like sporadically are pretty much the strongest around. They weren't all set up.
Interesting view.
Guess that means I'm on a good lineup then.
Yeah, exactly. You're one of the special ones. You weren't expected to do this. And I guess Raph would kind of feel really awkward about that.
Oh gosh, thanks, Saga. I'll make sure not to disappoint with that.
Yeah.
Make the best out of it. Show them that the common person's got something going too.
Hey, I mean, I'm not really the PC type of person, but I feel like you guys, even though you've only got half of the Japanese blood in you, the other half is doing some real work as well. I mean, not how many people in the school can say that they have like such a wide range of influence. I mean, we kind of stick to ourselves.
Yeah, I'd like to think that it's doing me some good. I mean, not everyone's exactly thrilled about it, so.
Hey, when people think about Kazuhaya Akira, they're gonna know exactly what you look like.
Yeah, exactly. I just have to make sure they're thinking of it for a good reason.
Exactly. If you stand out, I mean, use that as a platform to springboard off of. Don't let it get you down.
Thanks, Saga.
You wouldn't really make a good jockey, though.
Yeah, no, not really. Thanks. I mean it.
I kind of got carried away. Any problems? Anybody done any boo-boos ever since Takinaki?
No, we've kind of been,
On good behavior?
Well, I mean, none of us have gotten hurt. Have you talked to Naomi recently?
I was gonna bring that up when she'll just kind of look over to Raph and be like, "You sure you want to talk about this now?"
We could do it later. I mean, I don't want to make you have to fuck off, Raph.
I mean, it's more for your sake. He says to Akira.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Nah, it's fine if he's here.
Oh, right. Well, it's basically she kind of made a bitch move. It says you choose me or you choose her.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to get into that. So, she said she'd do her own thing. It's kind of shutting everybody out. Like,
Yeah. I'm sorry.
all I know is that Soup Chan is following her around a lot more. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know.
Well, she sticks around for a reason. I don't think it's going to be malicious.
Right.
I think she's got good intentions at heart. She's rough around the edges.
I'll give her a week. She tends to get really dramatic over things.
I mean, I kind of made things pretty rough for her. It's not like she wasn't in a bad situation herself. I mean, she knew it was going to fucking happen. Doing something.
I mean, I'd love to know what the situation is. She just won't talk about it.
We got rid of her demon boyfriend.
She had a demon boyfriend.
Yeah. You know the thing that's been giving you sleepless nights?
I mean, I just thought, that was the spider curse kicking in.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whatever. She did something dumb, and now she's needs to get over herself. I don't know.
When you say get rid of, you weren't the
He's
one
fine.
who killed it, were you?
He's not dead.
I mean, from the way she acts, it sounds like he's worse than dead.
He's not allowed to come back to the city for a while.
Alright, fair enough. They
Rio
could just
said-
meet up elsewhere, right?
Yeah. I'm kind of hoping she doesn't leave the city.
Yeah. There's also the problem that he's kind of being hunted a little bit.
Yeah. Well, let me guess. You're the ones who set things to hunt them. That's why she's super pissed.
Yeah.
Domino effect.
I mean, if one of my good friends kind of sicked attack dogs on the person I really like, yeah, I'd be a bit pissed. I can understand it now.
The guy who she really liked already screwed us over enough. I was upfront with her about it. I didn't do it out of, secrecy. I told her. I tried to reason with her.
I mean, if it was an abusive relationship, I think I would have been able to tell.
He's not a good person. He's not even really a person. Demons and people, I don't really know what the deal with that is, but all I know is I don't like him, and he's not a good person.
Personally, the whole demon thing is what you make out of it. Quite literally. If you see a demon as just a demon, they're just gonna act, like they have no compassion or morals.
It was kind of the thing of the feeding that was kind of drawing the lines between us. He was going to continue, and it was probably going to get worse, and that's kind of a bad thing, because if it got really worse, it would have been really bad.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where the entire thing came from. If he would have not cared, we could have not had to...
Amplification of negative feelings. Yeah, that's generally a bad thing. I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's kind of where we were at.
The shadow thing was, oh god.
Yeah.
Naomi.
Yeah.
Whatever. She was just being dumb. I still wish I didn't have to make her upset by doing it, but at the end of the day, fuck Kudlak. She made her decision.
Well,
if we can't be friends anymore or something, I'll fucking have to live with it.
Well, there is no really right here. Because everybody's wrong, if you think about it.
Yeah, I guess. I'd like to say I'm right, but I'm stopping for my own point. I have my own beef with Kudlak.
Sounds like I'm missing like months worth of info.
You want the short story?
Go ahead.
Or do you want to just not be involved? No. He took my
I'd
persona.
rather know than not know.
He took my persona.
Ooh. Did you lose a fight?
No.
No.
I wasn't even awake at the time.
Oh, ooh. I don't know how to say this in a nice way, Aki-chan.
Huh?
You didn't have control over your persona. That's not a good thing.
I know.
Alright, at least you recognize that. Okay.
Like I said, I'm not going to say I'm right objectively.
Alright, so you wanted a bit of revenge on this guy for beating down your old persona. I mean, that's pretty reasonable.
I mean, he kind of took my life.
Yeah. I guess from Naomi's perspective, he kind of took part of her life as well.
Whatever.
That's why I didn't want to talk to you about it like this.
I know. Fine. We should leave anyway. We were just doing a report. We're taking up too much of your time. Sorry.
Right. So things are pretty good.
Class is fine. Yeah.
Right.
Thanks for the
That's a
talk.
good
Becca.
thing, at least. No problem.
Just kind of nod and start heading off.
Alright.
Alright. So I guess we'll go to Rio, meanwhile.
Uh-huh.
So, is there anything that he wanted to, like, do specifically? If there's any council members he wanted to talk to specifically or bring up a certain topic?
There's no point specifically he wants to bring up. I'm sure that the work they've already been doing with clubs not being officially on is they've already like closed up most of the club rooms and stuff. Like, the only council member he wanted to talk to specifically right now was Chiba, to ask her what she's going to be doing the next 2 days, since it's the last time to study before tests.
I mean, they've been you've known that, like, the Morai lifestyle department's been super busy with setting up the rooms for, like, the examiners to come in and stuff, and scheduling the timetables for the exams, which would be on the board, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, there's a notice board in your classroom that has.
That's nice. It's not my department.
Right. Finances. Well, it's been pretty low. Like, mostly the finances mostly been like finalizing the winter production show at Saturday and making sure the tickets have been sold, and allocating where the VIP like invitational seats are and stuff.
Okay.
Would have been in conjunction with the SRT community links, like basically who you're going to give the invites to, like based on the companies that are in the city and stuff.
Right.
And I guess Naoko would have suggested having an allotment for inviting school to, like,